We're looking at finding a missing angle inside a triangle. Now, we've been learning this week that the angles inside a triangle add up to 180. Unfortunately, that's one of those bit of knowledge that you've just got to try and remember, try and retain. So in this triangle here, we've got an isosceles triangle, and we've been given these two angles here. It might be that children need to recognise it's an isosceles and know that they're the same. So we might only be told one of them. That will make the problem a little bit harder. So again, it's actually quite straightforward once you've thought it through, once you've looked at the information, once you've remembered those important details. Because all we need to do is add up these two angles first, 65 and 65. Which is 130. So that's step one. And then step two, we know they'll all add up to 180, so we're just going to subtract 130 from 180. Eighty take away 30 is 50, 1 take away 1 is 0. So the missing angle, angle A up here, is 50 degrees. For the next problem, again, we've got to look at the information we're given. This isn't an isosceles triangle, this is a right-angled triangle. You can tell that because I've drawn a really ridiculously oversized square there to show that's a right angle. So what the children have got to do now is remember that's 90, and it's worth jotting it down. And we're trying to find this missing angle. I've called it X because sometimes the children get a bit confused when it's X because they don't realise they're already advancing into some basic algebra. So again, I'm going to add these two first, 48 and 90. Just going to get rid of the squared background because I don't want that on at the moment. So we've got 48 add 90, and I can calculate that to be 138, and then I know the triangle is going to add up to 180, so I'm just going to subtract 138 from 180. Okay, a little bit more complex this one. I'm going to have to borrow from the tens column. 10 take away 8 is 2, 70 take away 30 is 40, and 100 take away 100 is nothing. So my missing angle up here is 42 degrees.